everybody. I want to quickly talk about why a DIY approach to capacity planning can actually kill your event. I get it. Event capacity sounds simple, right? You count the space, count the tickets, and you're done. It's easy. In reality, one wrong calculation can genuinely put lives at risk. So there's a few key points I wanted to run through on this. Capacity isn't just about how many people fit into a space. It's also about how safely they can move around that space, how they can access egress from the space, both in normal conditions and emergency conditions. We look at things like choke points, locations of entrances, exits, lots of emergency considerations, all the types of areas within an event site where even though there's room on the ground, we know people won't congregate, say behind a large front of house or something like that. Another key element is that crowd behavior is unpredictable. People don't spread out evenly across an event site. They tend to cluster around things like bars, stages, or key attractions. So professionals like us, when we're doing capacity calculations, we incorporate behavior-based models. We try and avoid guesswork to try and make sure those spaces remain safe and even at peak pressure points. Third point I wanted to make was around compliance. So regulators and insurers generally expect that capacity decisions and determinations are evidence-based. If your numbers can't be defended, and we talk about this defendable position idea a lot in here. So if your numbers can't be defended, you could face licensing problems or even liability if something actually goes wrong. So I would say that DIY capacity planning, if it's not what you do, what you're trained to do, what you're experienced at doing, it's not just risky, it can be downright dangerous. You should let trained experts like ourselves and competitors of ours handle that kind of thing, because there's a lot that comes into it. It is not as simple as how many people per square meter. It never has been, but some people do believe that, and some experienced people in the industry believe that. It tends to be a starting point. It's a first pass approximation for us to do as well, but there's so much more that then comes into play. We've done some good content around this. There are more videos. We have a blog post as well that gets into this a lot deeper. That will probably pop in the comments so you can have a look at if you're interested. Thanks.